All right, we are shifting focus now. The United States is boycotting the official talks at the G20 summit in South Africa. White House Press Secretary Karoline Leavitt says that the US is only represented by its ambassador to acknowledge South Africa as the next G20 host. She added that the US does not appreciate remarks made by the South African president regarding the US and its president. Let's in fact listen into what else she had to say.
The United States is not participating in official talks at the G20 in South Africa. I saw the South African president running his mouth a little bit against the United States and the president of the United States earlier today, and that language is not appreciated by the president or his team. The ambassador or the representative of the embassy in South Africa is simply there to recognize that the United States will be the host of the G20. They are receiving that send-off at the end of the event. They are not there to participate in official talks, despite what the South African president is falsely. The United States.
All right. Joining us on the broadcast is my colleague Aditya Vidhavan with more details on this story. Aditya, we are seeing how the US is actually reacting. It's stating that the remarks made by the South African president against the US president were uncalled for, and that they are clarifying that the US is not officially participating in the summit.
Well, absolutely, Giovanni. US has taken note of the remarks made by the South African president, and definitely, as the statement that has been made by Press Secretary Karoline Leavitt, US will not be participating in the talks that happened at the G20 summit. Indeed, there have been some friction points between the United States and South Africa in the past also. During Israel's offensive in the Gaza city, on several occasions, the South Africa has supported the cause of a Palestinian state, which is opposed to the Donald Trump's very stance. So indeed, now even if you see, in the past also there were frictions between the South African leadership and Donald Trump, and now this is clearly is manifested from what has happened right now. Yes. Shivani, back to you.
Absolutely, Aditya, but we are also looking at how important this entire G20 summit is. And even though the US has boycotted it for certain reasons, they are saying that their ambassador is just there to acknowledge that South Africa is the next G20 host. Aditya.
Well, absolutely. This is in one of the official capacity. US is also the statement made by the Karoline Leavitt, points to the fact that officially the U.S. ambassador to South Africa has to, recognize the fact that, South Africa has this as the presidency for the G20, and indeed, they are doing nothing unofficial. So indeed, we could expect some political reactions to come as far as this entire scenario is concerned. Yes, Shivani.
All right. Thank you so much, Aditya, for all those details on that story. That's it from us on this bulletin. We will see you after this short commercial.
अगर आप बनना चाहते हैं एंकर